Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And we're looking at the week of August 7th through August 14th. These, of course, are timeless too. So if you come across these outside of that time frame, then trust your intuition. And I'm sure there are messages here for you. But if you are watching during that week, we actually have the Lionsgate portal happening on August 8th. And I did create separate videos for each individual zodiac sign that I put out about a week ago. I'll have those linked in the description box below, and also at the end of the video I'll throw like a little playlist on one of the sides here. We also have this week on August 11th the super full moon in Aquarius. It'll be around 7:35 Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the United States, you can alter that to see when it's at its fullest for you there. But of course, the super full moon, it's just closer to the Earth than its normal huge orbit, and just influences us more. You know, we're made of water, so the tides of the water within us, emotional tides, change, so they're more expansive and they're more influenced. Also, the full moon is a great time for this phase for reviewing and releasing type of ceremonies. Now, there is a great book called Planetology by Annie Botticelli, who I adore, and she has this great kind of ceremony that she does where you can have 10 of these review and release type of items. Now, you can focus on any subject for the release, but if you focus in on the kind of areas related to the Aquarius energy, because it's an Aquarius super moon, then that moon energy will be even more impactful. Now, Aquarian energy is around kind of associations and aspirations. So you're talking about like friends and acquaintances, groups, teams, so kind of social type of circle things, even social media. They also influences like technology type things, so like internet-based projects and things along those lines. And with, of course, Aquarius being a mental air energy, it's about mental planes, have to do with inflexibility, but a huge thing is about it's a focus on our big dreams, our heart's desire, because Aquarian energy is very humanitarian, it's community, it's global. So looking at like kind of your overall big dreams that you have. Physically, it does impact our ankles, our calves, our veins, and circulation. So if you have any specific concerns around that, you can have this review and release ceremony be around that. And what you do is you just list out like, 1 to 10, and have it kind of be around a gratitude approach really helps too. So like, thank you for revealing and releasing any blocks that have stood between me and then you fill in the blank. Doing those types of things really helps as well. So if you want to give that a try, you can do that. I will link Annie's book, Planetology, down in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a wonderful book around astrology and wishes and birthday wishes and granddaddy wishes. So it's a wonderful book that just helps you understand all the energies that we deal with on a daily basis. You do want to, of course, do that within 8 hours before the full moon is what she recommends. So before that 7:35 p.m. Mountain Time, you want to do it 8 hours before, so that the reveal and release starts impacting it as soon as that full moon hits. So I love it. We're going to jump into your reading right now and just see what else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this amazing week. All right, all my Aquarians, this is your weekly energy update. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. I'll give you a good shuffle and see what Spirit and the Creator have in store for you, or what they want you to know about the energy for this coming week. All right, so for our Aquarians, all our Aquarians, what would you like them to know? Okay, actually, they want this one right here. And this one says the whale song resonating. What a beautiful card. I really feel a lot of throat chakra energy in here with that whale song. And so this is definitely about taking action and sharing the emotion that you have within you. You know, you are, even though you're air signs, you are water bearers. And I kind of feel like this is that beautiful sharing of that. This is remembering, harmonizing, and resonating, like it said. And it says there are moments in your life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you've visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving, and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase that what you're exposed to that you forget your heart, right? Emotions. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. And at this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much-needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling, answer it. And that's perfect for Aquarians. I know I'm an Aquarius sun, so I know we're air signs, we get into our minds, but we're water bears, which is, sharing emotion. So in this case, this is our heart calling us for this song that we have to share. We'll see what else they want to add here as we look into the spirit animal oracle, and see what spirit animal wants you to know, which one wants to accompany you, or what energy or gift they want to share. All right, so what spirit animal would like to help out Aquarians this week? What messages, energy, or gifts? And I feel like it's this one right here. And you've got the wasp spirit. It says, sometimes life stings. That's card number 64, like I said. So we'll put that right here. And let's see what message the wasps have for you here. And this says, not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when we look through the eyes of wasp spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that wasp spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, wasp spirit was conspiring with spirit to ensure that you would grow something of value, that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and wasp spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. Beautiful. I love that. So definitely, this sharing, this action I feel sharing these emotions, connecting to your heart, you're really getting this clarity. When something doesn't work out, we might find that it was our mind that was wanting us to do something, to try to meet up some sort of expectation of what we think should happen or should be, how we should go about that, blah, blah, blah. But the Aquarius energy is very much about not doing things the normal way, right? And so when we connect to the heart and connect to who you really are, then you express things just so clearly. And I love that this is 61 and this is 64, that they're, very much within the same area. It's like you're close, but you're just off by like 3. It's like you are on the right path. Let's say you're in the right park, but there's just a different path, a different fork in the path that you're getting ready to head off onto, that is more for in alignment with what your dream is, what your heart really wants to do. We, of course, will dig in deeper here through the Tarot of Dreams to see what else they'd like to add in here. But obviously, we will look more into what this dream is. What is the song that you're wanting to share? They're showing me like on like American's Got Talent, where people often sing someone else's song for their audition. But whenever there's like an individual who's brave enough to have that audition where they sing their own song, that is like this amazing thing, and I'm sure the coaches and, the people that are, on the panels are like, oh, thank God, a different song. And it really makes them listen to it, because when you are singing a song that's been sung over and over and over again, they're like, oh, okay, it's going to be that song. They already have it in their mind what it's going to sound like. Sometimes people do their own little thing with it, sometimes too. But the original, I feel like this is this message of sing your original song, not a cover of someone else's song. So there you go. Let's see what else. One more time. All right. So for our Aquarians, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay. What else? Okay. And last pass. Any others? Okay, I thought there was one more. Oh, looks like there was 2 more. Okay. So put these over here. We'll put these over here. And we'll start with these 2 because they made themselves known first. So you have the Judgment card here, which is this wake-up call. Here's this horn waking you up, letting you know that you're so much more than this human experience, that you're this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's made of unconditional love. That's the actor behind these characters. This is you expressing yourself, tooting your own horn. I really feel this is like this message of being your authentic self. Again, back to that singing your own song, being you. You have the card number 20, it's X and X, which is double endings, double new beginnings. 64, 6 and 4 is 10, ending a new beginning. I feel like this is this message here too, that you're ready to restart some things, ready to be more authentic with how you are presenting yourself. Because you also have the King of Swords, which would represent you. This represents the air signs, the master of the air of the mind. And so it represents all of them. And all the kings, in addition to ruling over their element, which is air, all the kings also get another helping of air. So you have double air, double mind. This is all about understanding and getting to the root of your thoughts and your beliefs, but with that message of not... Let me move these around here. There we go. Now I can concentrate. See, that's what it is. In my mind too much. Getting into the heart, getting back into what your true, authentic dream is. How do you uniquely want to share your unconditional love with the world? And that's what this is coming back to, getting out of your head and expressing it in that specific way. Then I'm going to go to these next. Yeah. Yeah. So you have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords rules the air, but all the queens also have water. This is the balancing of heart and mind. Exactly what I was just saying. And there is this wonderful, they hold the Ace of Swords, which allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, while also slicing away and cutting away those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. So those thoughts and those beliefs of, like we talked about, this is how it's supposed to be and should be, need to be and have to be and must be, we're clearing that away as we connect to the higher realm through the heart, because that's where we connect to the spiritual realm through our heart, through love, through our emotion. And so this is allowing you to really work out this balance in between the thoughts and how you think the world should work, and it's been told how it's supposed to work, to how you do uniquely want to share that love that's within your heart with the world in that unique way that is so Aquarian. Yeah. Because you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is the outside world and how you're expressing yourself. This is moving from an apprentice to a master. And this basically is a message saying that you have been doing the work. If you think of like a blacksmith, how they normally a master blacksmith will take on an apprentice who teaches them the stuff. The apprentice works hard, sweats, does all this repetitive work over and over and over again as the master blacksmith teaches them and trains them. And so they do all this work, but at some point they're ready for that movement up from apprentice to master. And when that happens, the master blacksmith says, wow, you've done the job, you've done the work, I'm proud of you. Here's some money, you get to go to another town, and you become the master blacksmith in that town, and they might take on an apprentice as well. But it is this movement up to this new level of, instead of repeating someone else's work, and I kind of feel that again with that, covering someone else's song, creating your own work, because they don't go and just continue to regurgitate what the master trained them on. They start expressing themselves in their work as well. And I kind of feel like this message coming in here for you. Here's the Knight of Coins. So you are heading off on your quest of expressing yourself and your identity with the world. The Knight of Pentacles does have this kind of message of, it does take time for the outside world to catch up with your inner world. So we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out. So be patient with the outside world catching up to what you're doing on the inside here. But just know that you are making this movement. It just appears slower on the outside because the outside world moves much slower than the inside, right? When you talk about the swords, which is your thoughts and your emotions and your energies, all those things change and grow fast inside. But the outside has seasons of things, spring, 3 months of spring, 3 months of summer, 3 months of autumn, 3 months of winter. Generally, I know it depends on where you live in the world, but there is seasons for things, and it takes time for the outside world to catch up with what's going on the inside. So have some patience with what is unfolding here. It is happening on purpose, for a purpose, and you're ready for it. You've been doing the work and you're ready for this change. You're being awakened by your higher self to express this newness, this new way of doing things. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So Wands is your energy. It's your drive, ambition, your passion, your inspiration. And it's like you've taken a break, but you're ready to head off here in just a moment and head upward and onward as you are able to express your energy. This is about perseverance too. You've been doing all this work and doing all this, but now you're so close to stepping into it. So this is this message here of be patient. You're like on the threshold of moving up to a whole new level in your life in so many different ways, in so many different areas. It's, of course, a general reading, so it varies for each one of you, but I just feel like it's like this just huge lunge forward, but it's just being patient for the gate to open, and then it's like, boom, you're just able to flood in, and it just unfolds into so many different areas of your life. So don't give up, hang in there, continue to do the work, do the inner stuff. Balancing the heart and the mind is obviously a huge thing here. Get out of your head and trust your heart and a lot of things. Really connect to your intuition, connect to your higher self, because this wasp is, I kind of feel like they're like getting ready to sting your butt to make you jump forward, but the sting hasn't exactly happened almost yet, but you're about to. But it's a good thing. You'll look back at it and go, oh my gosh, why did that happen to me? It's like when someone they just showed me like a movie. I can't picture which movie it is, but I see like a friend with their buddy, and this buddy wants to like talk to this person, but they're afraid to, and they just kind of like shove them and walk away, and they're like, "Whoa," and they're like, hi. And because they were nudged to go forward, that connection was made, which unfolded for the love story, and I kind of feel like that's what's going to be happening here just very, very soon. So I love this energy for all of us Aquarians. I know this is exciting times. The world is moving into the age of Aquarius, and so you sharing your true self is what this age is looking for. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, of course, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign. As I mentioned in the intro, you have the Lionsgate portal readings, which I'll have the playlist pop up here in just a moment, and a few other types of videos that I put out throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages and be notified immediately when they're available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, mighty Aquarians, as we go through this amazing week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.